Today's date is February 13th, 2026. This is Luciana Spracher representing the City of Savannah's Municipal Archives. I'm interviewing Aqueelah Habersham, a resident of Yamacraw Village, for the Savannah Community Memory Project, and we are conducting this interview at her home in Yamacraw Village, which is Unit 811. So thank you for joining me today. So we're going to start with some background. Please tell me your full name and please spell it for me.
It's Aqueelah Habersham. It's Aqueelah and Habersham. Habersham.
Okay. When and where were you born?
Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia. You want to tell me when or no?
Oh, January 26th.
If
80s, 82.
82. You're a baby.
Yes.
Where did you spend most of your childhood growing up in Savannah?
Probably like on the east side, so I would say off of Waters.
Okay. Who raised you?
My mom, my grandma.
What were their names?
Marsha and Liana.
Liana, which one's which?
Leona's my grandmother and Marsha's my mother. Yes.
They both Habersham too?
No, Youngs.
Youngs.
Yes.
Where did you go to school growing up?
I went to Ramona Raleigh, East Bride, and I graduated from Saucy Johnson High School.
Okay. Are you working now?
No.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes. Two. A girl and a boy. They're 22 and 24.
Oh, all grown up.
Yes. We got adults. Yes. Semi-adults. Yes. They think that. And they do. Yeah. No, they're not. But yes.
When and why did you move to Yamacraw Village?
Felt financial hardship, but it was just a blessing to save me everything, just get shelter. So this is how I came to get into Yamacraw for shelter for me and my children.
Okay. I'll let that pass over then.
I guess it's lunchtime for everybody. Everybody moved.
So when was that you moved here?
November 2014. So November 2014, yes. I said that.
Who lives with you here?
Right as of now, the kids have moved out, so just me pretty much.
Okay.
Right now. My son comes back and forth because he works downtown, so it's convenient for him. So, yes.
Describe your unit.
It's pretty good. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It just sucks that if my room's on the bottom, so like to have that urge to pee at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. in the morning is just awful. Only thing I'm missing is a half a bath. Like, yes, that's the only thing. But other than that, my unit's been pretty fulfilled to my needs and my kids' needs. It's covered us, it's sheltered us, and yeah, I really don't have too much.
Okay. Describe what the neighborhood around you looks and feels like now.
Now or now. 10 years ago?
Well, no. Tell me 10 years ago and then now.
10 years ago, it was definitely a flow. You had that was a whole other business over here. Seeing things. So now as it progresses, you see more not homelessness, but at least like you seeing more people coming to the city, especially from off of like the Greyhound buses, the different routes they have going on now. You see a fluctuation of like homelessness for no reason. It's a fluctuation of people coming here. It's a greed thing. So what I see is greed and money. Over 15 years ago, like I raised my kids here, where it was just like mom and pop businesses, doing their thing, and everybody successfully carrying on. But now it's just a fluctuation of just money and things being on top of each other. Even like the convicts that get off the bus right here are just people coming in claiming homeless right here in this neighborhood. So it's just a fluctuation, especially mixed with the SCAD students, and I say anything about it. Like, it's pretty cool. It's just getting diverse, but it's just you see the pushback and you see the fallback as just being a resident here and working downtown. So even though I don't work downtown anymore, but you just see the hustle and bustle, and then the trucks coming in. Like my foundation is falling, but I mean it's okay. But at the end of the day, like you see the fluctuation of just I don't want to say disrespect, but I have to say like it's a minimal respect, because even with the parking spaces, you don't have anywhere to park. We get tickets as residents if we have to pull up on our lawn, and that's $75. The crime don't fit the punishment, and it's just a fluctuation of, I just say, greed. That's what you basically see, the inhumane side, and
So there's no dedicated parking for the units?
No.
You don't get...
You have the dedicated parking is in the parking lot far and beyond, but like up here for us, it's just these are none of our cars, and we would have to go like on a rainy day or even a cold day. Like it's just that's a lot when you in the front and you have a house, and it's like we told no when they said yes. So it's just the and fluctuation and yeah, of greed, and just like a minimal, like I said, disrespect is very. So
talk to me a little bit about what you said about the trucks in your foundation. Have you seen cracks come?
Yes.
And vibrations?
Yes. I
see something right here.
Yeah, and even around here it's the fracking. So even when they were building these two buildings, that was a lot. And just dealing with the noise, and like literally when they say like down bottom, when they can't they could tear that down. Like literally I'm right here and they built two buildings in front of me. They tore down what was right there and built it in front of me. So all that debris, all that, everything they unearthed was right here. And nobody's saying anything about that until if I show up the test 10 years later.
What did they tear down?
Oh, both of these. Like that was nothing.
What was it? Was it a warehouse?
It was you had a warehouse right here that was City Trends, and then you had a car park building right here.
Firestone?
Not Firestone. Firestone was right here in this parking lot. And you had one that sold like parts for like AC, big parts. He sold big parts. Nice little shop guy. Yeah, he sold big parts to companies and things. So, tearing that down, unearthing that all happened right. The destruction and the construction happened right here. And nobody said anything. No news that was written out. No, that, you can't have a demolition and it not affect a community. But yeah, I was right here. So it's not like they hit it. It was just literally right here. And then up come these. And it's like a whole like, okay, the fracking that was going on, like at that point I was working at JW Marriott, so they used to start 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just really getting off of my shift like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, having to come down, and then here they go with the jackhammers. And
at 4 a.m. in the morning, there's
4 a.m. in the morning. I actually got an email to Nick Palumbo, and I wrote WTOC about what was going on. So that's in the archive, should be. Yeah, because it was just like humiliating at the end of the day. Like, I'm not sleeping because y'all starting to build 4 o'clock in the morning. And then he sent me a letter back saying, they're not supposed to start till like 7, alright, but it's like 7 a.m. still. And then taking kids to school. So I've been here for 15 years. So, not 15 years per se, but yeah, pretty much. So it's just what was going on was just not right. And raising kids, and I got a grandbaby too. So yeah, it was just uncalled for. I mean, it was not uncalled for. It was like, okay, you see these buildings? Yeah, that was nothing. So to bring them up and we right here, come on, you can tear this down and then make it a whole another unit, move people over there. Down bottom, talking about down bottom, because that's happening right in front of my door. And if I get cancer or something in 10 years, it just even won't be a follow-up. The water was contaminated, everything. So yeah, this all just came new. So yeah, it's a thing. And then disrespect, we don't have any parking still. Everybody's allowed to park in front of here. But when you don't involve a community, because we still have children to raise, and like I said, my grandchild, my neighbor's kids, they play out here, and it's hazardous. It's very hazardous, and to the point where they don't say nothing, or it's not it's just housing authority. Like, you treat us like this, then you expect so much from us, like blinds. If somebody park on their grass, that's a $75 ticket. The crime don't fit the punishment. If I don't have nowhere to park outside of my house, like, and I got babies I'm carrying, why would I tell them to fall away from right here in the parking space, all the way to bring my groceries? I've witnessed things like this, and the police harassing them about parking on the grass. Why would you not want to park on your grass in front of your door with children? See, I don't have two, but I feel my heart go out to the ones who have 4 and 5, or just having babies, and that's a lie. So yeah, just seeing the
Just want to be treated equal.
The progressiveness and the I'm looking for the word, just a deprivation of just people staying right here, like the depriving. And to see us still, we try to be successful down here, try to be successful, but I mean, it's hard it's hardships come. Kids do have kids, these girls having babies, and it's just, there's no.
You mentioned twice, you referred that way, you said down bottom. So you call the western side?
Yes, down bottom, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's like going over there, it's just like the conditions are really a little rougher than what you see up here.
Oh, so conditions in what way? Like the units, or the
units,
the people,
okay. The structure, like it's like a totally different.
Still Yamacraw Village, but
okay. Totally different atmosphere.
Okay, so it's like a little neighborhood within the neighborhood.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can honestly it's a difference. And even though we all Yamacraw as a whole, don't get me wrong, we all Yamacraw, but you can see the despair and the darkness down there. And I don't know, because it's not progressed like up here, but it's just like, yeah, it's definitely a despair and a darkness down there for some reason. And that's just my solely opinion, but just going down there, like, it's just like, they do need a little bit more. This does need a little bit more attention care, because it don't have to be like that, but the area,
Have you lived in the same unit the whole time?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your neighbors and the people you've met while you've lived in Yamacraw.
Love it. It's a community, like I said, it's pretty cool. Even meeting the downtown workers, even getting to know Like the courthouse workers, oh gosh, trust me, when I first stayed here, I was mad as hell. Because the courthouse workers, they come and park right here. So if you work at the court, they get here like what, 7 a.m. So by that time, we really taking kids to school. So when you leave, did you really face me? So it's like when you leave in the morning, taking kids to school. Like it's when I was taking kids to school. Okay, you come back, you have no parking space. So thinking about you and mom, and it be certain days like you and mom be going out, and you might have a pajama like, oh my god, I gotta take the kids to school. So yeah, like you don't want to leave a parking space, or you just don't want to leave, because when you come back, it's like this, no parking, and they dare you to pull up on your grass. So now I gotta go find a parking space all the way in Willacoochee, Georgia, to walk back home to get ready for work. I'm freaking frustrated at this point, because all these people are allowed to park right here. They don't get off till 5 p.m. So it's nothing, especially if it's your day off. Yeah, it's nothing. Like, it just... So I used to get out. I was radical about that point. Yeah, you put this all in the video. I was radical at that point, because at that point, like, because when y'all go home, nobody's parking in front of your door. Nobody's... That's frustrating, to not be able to park in front of your door and have to walk all the way to Timbuktu. And yeah, like, I just want to get back home in the morning. Cold, raining, you ain't got nowhere to park. So now it's a ticket, $75 ticket. You park in front of your door, I grass, because it make it look ugly. Okay.
Are you sad about the idea of leaving Yamacraw Village?
Yes, because I've grown to love the community. It's a sadness, and it's also accommodating to working down here and just being down here in the atmosphere and just being around $1 trillion industry and to make the money and feel like that. So it is a sadness to leave Yamacraw Village, because like I didn't put the kids into it, but we all still a community, and it's not my place. But I would say, like, if a mother didn't have it out here, or it was a dynamic change and within the family or the household, we help each other. You know, we do help each other solely and watch each other's children, as well as watch each other, have each other back. I mean, fights gonna break out everywhere, and you know, children gonna be children. But we are a community that we help with that. Us pillars do come together and say, you know, yo, what's going on? Especially with the kids. I do care about the kids a lot that's raised out here, because this is what they know. And being this close, as me being a young adolescent coming downtown, even though I stay on the east side, when I was younger, coming downtown was a luxury. And when they used to be Crest and they had Sears down here, my mom brought me down here. This was a field trip, great field trip. So to raise my kids down here, even though they don't know, like, just teaching them the history of, and this is a great place, because it is a great place to be. And like for the children, they displaced, because you got mothers out here raising mothers, you know, young girls, and this community gotta help family. So it's a lot to see this go, because this is what we know. This is all we know, but it's not all we know. Change is inevitable. It's a lot. to be down here because a lot of us work down here, and it's convenient
Do you
to
know-
actually get to work and be able to be close home if you need to, or shit, just being able to stumble home.
Do you have to come back to a?
I would love to come back right here. I would love to come back right here. And I would love it.
You're a member of the Yamacraw Village Resident Council.
Secretary, yeah.
Secretary. Okay, that was going to be my next question. How did you get on the council?
When Mr. Sunshine came around, and well, he discovered us and we discovered him, and we just like, that's his former council. Like, he gave us the borderline, like, y'all can have a council out here. I'm like, what?
So, for those who don't know who Mr. Sunshine is, who's
Oh
Mr.
my
Sunshine?
God, David Hamburger, I love him. Sunshine, he's awesome and amazing. He discovered us. And it was just like discovering the Supremes or something. Seriously, like, he's the lawyer out here. He makes sure, evictions are things that we don't know in legal form. He breaks it down in ways we can understand it. And so yeah, he's awesome and amazing. He just, like I said, he discovered us.
How has being on the resident council impacted you?
It's impacted me a lot because it brought me more out to the community and more out to neighbors and getting to know everybody and the conditions, and everybody doesn't live the same, and just knowing the other neighbors and what they're going through as far as just not me, just the whole community at large. Yeah, it's pretty cool getting to know who we are, where we are, and what do you want to see. So the same question we ask them, what you want, instead of going off of a couple of us, everybody lives a different life. When that helps me learn, it's not the same. I could be staying next to a person, but it's not the same life. It's not the same. Everybody's reaching out for hope, faith. It's very different. Like I said, I have adults, so I might be staying next to somebody who got a 5 or 6 year old versus my 22 and 24 year old. That's a different life, and I can remember living that. Not knowing or just what society says about Yamacraw and it's violent. It's not violent. It's we got people going any neighborhood. If you got family, that's just what happens. That's what happens around Savannah. If you invite family to wherever it is, you don't know what that family member got going on in their brain. It's just gonna happen. But other than that, we pretty much keep the kids secure, and I got a cool grandbaby out here, so but it's just I love Yamacraw. I love where I'm at.
Well, that might answer the next question, but maybe you got somebody else. So, who is the most important person you met living in Yamacraw? Someone you wouldn't have met if you didn't live in Yamacraw. This could be somebody that changed your life, or someone you saw change somebody else's life, or someone you're just gonna remember forever after you leave Yamacraw that you're really
man, I
glad.
have a couple of them, so many.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Even
and
from the
name them.
Yamacraw office, from the ladies that work there, and the manager and everything. They
Tell me
really,
some of their names.
Miss Richardson, Miss Prelo. I will not ever forget Miss I think her name. She was the one who when I first started. These women, in the management office, they actually believe in you, and it's all about respect. And I really give a lot of praise to the woman in the office, definitely Miss Richardson. And you got a lot of people say this and acting like this, but I mean, how are you acting? It's just get yourself together. You want somebody to be behind you and strong arm. It's not strong arm, but it's I believe in you and we can do this. But don't bullshit me. You know, so yeah, like it's Prelo, like it's a lot, all of them in the office. Miss Gloria, I can't remember her name from the beginning. Like, yeah, it's just, you know, it's a respect thing. So I won't ever forget them because they tried to guide me, and it's not, yeah, they guided me. And then the church, First Brian, Pastor Pittman has been integral, and the church has been very effective for me too, because he's always opened his doors, he never shut them. And I've been there, and it's always an open door and help when you need it. So I would say First Brian Church as well been very integral in the part of me staying out here and just keeping hope as well. And there's people who walk the walk, and
Okay. Great. What if you could use one word, just one word, to describe the people of Yamacraw Village? What would it be?
awesome.
Awesome. If you could use just one word, again, to describe the buildings of Yamacraw Village, what would it be?
A project.
Yeah.
Undone project. Yeah.
That's when you ask a question like that, you kind of get to a root. Yeah. Is there anything I haven't asked you that you want to share about your life, Yamacraw, or Savannah in general?
It's a beautiful, amazing, desecrated, crazy, ugly, yet lackadaisical, awesome, amazing city. Awesome and amazing. It's bipolar as hell. I love it.
A bipolar city.
Bipolar city, I love it. You never know what 12 o'clock will bring, and that's PM. So you never know what 10 a.m. will bring to 12 p.m. And I love it. You just got to roll with the punches. If you're not in the office working 8 to 5, like, you're out here, like, man, this city rolls with the punches, and you got to roll with it if you're out here. But if you're not locked down and hunkered down from 8 to 5, like, we got something to do. Your ass is gonna be lost. Your ass is gonna be lost. Like, I know, like, I love this city. I love my community. I love where I'm at. And yeah, I hate to go, but changes everything. Changes everything. And you got to. But yeah, I would love to come back because it's my city. Love it. Love it. I hate it. She don't care. Right, yeah, if you can roll, you can roll. If you can't, the hell out. Yes.
You got any closing thoughts?
Maybe. It's a great thing that we experienced. I want to say it's a great thing that we experienced down here in Yamacraw. I'll let you know that on the economical side, it's money to be made, and you got to get into it to be a part of it. Or you can let it take you under. It will take you under, because I done been in rehab a couple of times. I've been in rehab. You get to go through the changes of evolving as a person, maturing as an adult, as a parent. You this gave me the opportunity to go through those stages, still going through them. Just growing up, being an adult, evolving, and going to the next step, the future, and just not being afraid for that success, that look on the mountain, that maybe you could look back and say, okay, I stayed here, but I like it. It's just the attachment, and then we all have attachments, but it is to look forward to the future and just, like I said, evolving. I'm going to keep saying evolving, evolution of maturing me into like a grown ass woman. This to, you know, that mother, that daughter, that Aqueelah, you know, that I am supposed to come. So this has moved me up, matured me, and the sacrifices of life, and just doing that, changing the inevitable, and
So this
I do want
Yamacraw
to see
change
it.
could
Yeah,
bring something
it grew me up. Yes, it grew me up to maybe I do want a fence in the yard. I do like, yes, I maybe want a neighborhood or stay in a neighborhood where ain't trucks around all day.
Yeah.
And God did.
It's never a dull moment.
It's never a dull moment. When it is a dull moment, I'm just here. I love it. When the moments kick off, I miss it.